reaction of the Brooklyn Nets losing to the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals. You see, super teams in the NBA don't always win their first time together. Just ask LeBron when he went to Miami. They didn't win the first time together and got beat by Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. So, congratulations to Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks because I know Giannis has fought long and hard to get to this point. And congratulations to him and Milwaukee, the city of Milwaukee. And you can't just put a super team together and miss so many games with so many injuries like the Brooklyn Nets had, with Kyrie Irving missing games, James Harden missing games, and stuff like that, and expect to win the first year. The Brooklyn Nets just had a lot of ups and downs this season. And case in point, this is a prime example of super teams don't always win their first time in the NBA. Okay. But, much props to Giannis. Definitely deserves this victory. It went into overtime. So, but as far as Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie, I'm sure they'll win, but not this year. Not this year. So, um, I just didn't like the fact how Harden, James Harden, whined his way out of Houston to get there to Brooklyn. Kyrie, did what he did to get to Brooklyn. The only person that didn't do any of that was KD. So I don't have a problem with KD from Brooklyn. I have a problem with James Harden attitude of how he wanted out, in Houston, didn't show up, in shape and all that stuff, and got what he wanted basically, and got traded because he didn't like. I don't like players like that. I go for players who honor their contract. I talk smack about LeBron because, I say MJ's the GOAT, but I do give him credit. When he left Cleveland, he honored his contract and went to Miami. So, but this is proof that super teams in the NBA, they don't always win right away. Okay, it takes time to build chemistry. It takes time to stay healthy. And case in point, Brooklyn Nets were not healthy, but they weren't the only team in the NBA that weren't healthy this year. The 76ers, the Lakers, the Suns. I mean, everybody's got injuries this year in the NBA. So nobody could use the injury excuse no more because everybody's dealing with it. And that's what happens when you have a quick turnaround like the NBA decided to do. So, we'll see how Brooklyn goes moving forward. They still got three capable all-stars on their team, and I'm sure they'll be back here next year at this point. But this is Giannis's night. Congratulations to Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks for moving on. Like and subscribe to Zenny62. Super teams don't always work.